What's going on, guys? Danny Mangan here. Hope you're having a great day. So as you guys have seen on my Instagram, I said I'll be doing a Q&A with my dad Patrick. He is here. His first time on the channel. Woo! So on my Instagram, I put up the little question poll. I asked you guys to send me your questions. Silly me forgot it disappeared after 24 hours. But the good news is I have all the best questions here on my phone. We're going to go through them. There's some interesting ones for me and my dad. So let's crack on. Question 1, what is my favourite cheat meal? That's very, very easy. Normally, when I get my meal off plan, I like to go for like burgers and fries, Five Guys style. That's my normal go-to, really. Don't really do pizza like I normally do, but yeah, burgers and fries from Five Guys, pretty good.
My cheat meal is kind of every day, and it's I like a spag bowl as well. Yeah,
Mom's cooking spag bowl. Okay, cool, let's see what's going on. Let's throw Dad in the deep end. We'll start Dad off with an easy question. So Dad, this is from someone on Instagram. What was your opinion when Dan started the gym? Did you think he would stick at it or flake out?
Originally when he started, I hoped that he would stick at it. I come from a family that has spent a lot of time in the gym and training and playing various sports. And for me, it was great that Daddy wanted to go to the gym. The question really was did he see it as a career or as an occasional activity? Yeah. For me right now, the fact that he's stuck through it for a couple of years now, about 3 or 4 years now, yeah, is awesome. And the fact that he sees it as a career, even better. Cool.
Yeah, but originally, what did you think was going to happen?
I didn't think you'd stick it out as a career.
Oh, damn. So yeah, there is the answer to your question. Dad didn't think I'd stick it out. 5 years later, we're still.
Well, I didn't think you'd be this hench.
Yeah, fair play. I didn't even. I actually realised it was a lot colder than what I thought, so I thought I'd whack on the JP hoodie. Nice little plug there, JP. Okay, question for me. These are the easier questions, guys. They get very, very intense very, very quickly. So, a nice, easy question. Is becoming an Alphalete athlete a goal of yours? No, it's not a goal of mine directly. Like, I haven't got a picture of Alphalete on my wall. Odes, come and join. Would I be part of Alphalete? Absolutely. If Christian Guzman gave me the text of power tomorrow and said, Dan, we love you, we want you to be part of Alphalete, would I say yes? Absolutely. I think even my cat would be part of Catalete. Or he'd be part of Alpha Cat. So, would I be part of Alphalete? I mean, who wouldn't really? Yeah, who wouldn't? Even Dad would be part of Alphalete. So, Guzman, if you're sponsoring gorillas, hit the line. Okay, oh my goodness, right, we'll start off with a...
Just go for it, ask me anything.
Okay, big one. No, we'll say that one for later, because that is a very big one. For me, is YouTube the main focus on social media currently? I wouldn't say it's the main focus, but I'm driving it. I guess it is the main focus at the moment. Yeah, it's the main focus. I just find it a lot more interactive to do. For example, like, I like making videos because then you guys get to hear me speak, you get to see what I look like. It's a lot more to it than just Instagram. It's a lot funner to do than Instagram as well. Obviously, Instagram, you just go blah, 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 blah. On YouTube, you have to film it, edit it, get creative, write a whole story in your brain, you know, visualize what you want to create. So, yeah, I think YouTube is my main focus. But ideally, I'd want to be running Instagram and YouTube in parallel, which would be cool.
Come on, one for me.
Okay, oh goodness. Okay, okay. Dan and Dad, it's a joint question, okay? At what age did you lose your virginity?
13.
What? I didn't even know that. Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're joking.
I won't say more.
No, you're joking.
No, 13.
You're kidding.
13.
You're joking.
No.
Ah!
South African girls.
No, that's not true, bro. That's bad. What? You're kidding me.
No.
No, you're joking.
13 years old.
Okay, wow.
Real man.
If I was 15, so at least it's not 13. Crikey, 13! Does Mum know?
Of course.
Okay, cool. That was, at least that one's out of the way. Dan, what's it like to be trained by JP? Yeah, getting trained by JP is honestly really, really good fun. Really, really good quality and just, yeah, very, 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 very good. I've had previous coaches in the past. Obviously, I've been with LRF, I've been with State of Change. No hard feelings against them, but yeah, JP is the one for me. We just connect very well. You can just tell he's very genuine as well. I've met JP in real life. I went to his seminar. Very, very nice guy, very humble. You just think he comes across as like one of us. He's not coming across as someone that just wants your money, you know. It's like speaking to your friend, essentially. He's very welcoming, he's just very humble, and his approach is work, you know. I'm 5 weeks into coaching with JP, and we've done some really good things. Maybe I'll put some progress photos on the screen for you now. But yeah, JP is very, very good.
I think what's also important, Danny, is JP, you're ready for the training that JP offers.
Yeah.
And I think that's the big difference. He trains you the way you want to be trained now.
Yeah, I guess that's true. JP's methods are very different to what I've used to have, and I don't think I'd been able to cope with the seriousness. Even though I've always been serious not my whole life, but in this term of like sticking to diet and training plans, I've always been able to do that. But like the level of intensity that JP expects is just, yeah, very, very high. So it's very, very good. I'm getting very good results, but yeah, I'm just about ready for it, which is great. Nice, easy one. Got you that. Dan. Would you consider sponsorship again? And no, I don't mean BPI Sports. Of course, I would accept sponsorship if I thought the brand was right. Ideally, supplement sponsorship would be great, just because I spend so much money on supplements. However, that's the thing. I use supplements that are, you know, aimed at elite athletes. I use the JP line, so I use the Jordan Peters Sustain intra-workout carbohydrate powder, and I use the Jordan Peters MPS, which is like the amino and like electrolyte intra-workout as well. So, you know, I kind of like the freedom of being able to use what I want, but at the same time, I think having a contract with a brand, that means I get free supplements, which means I save money. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm not going to promote rubbish. So it's a sticky question. Okay, what are the signs of bad genetics? Don't have a clue. What's bad genetics look like? That's a big question, because bad genetics could be, I mean, if
too short like me.
but then Kai Green and Phil Heath are your height. So
no, I'm a short ass.
No, but they're really short.
Yeah.
They're really short. So that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. What does bad genetics look like? You know, that's just commented on being short. But then again, you know, if you look at Kai Green, he's like 5'5", 5'4". He's a midget. So
easy on the midgets, eh? I'm also there.
But you know, in terms of bad genetics, I think the term, I put an Instagram post up the other day about genetics, and I think a lot of people use the term, you know, their excuse as, oh, I've got bad genetics, I don't have good genetics, I can't be a bodybuilder, I can't build muscle, I can't lose weight, I've got a big bone structure. I think it's very overly used. In my opinion, you only, especially in bodybuilding, you only find out your true genetic potential once you reach a certain level. So you can only bring out your genetic potential once you've put in like 6-7 years in the gym, maybe, you know, pushed your limits, dieted, taken anabolics. You don't just find out if you had good genetics, because if I use my example, I was very, very skinny. I'm not the tallest of guys. I was born with like no muscle. So I could have said I had bad genetics, but now I've transformed my body, and you know what I mean? If someone looked at me now when I'm lean, ready for a show, then people would say I'd have good genetics. So
the bottom line is you've got to work with what you're given.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. What you're given is just what you're given. You can't change that. You can only improve it. So work with what you got and create the best physique you possibly can. One for dads, and I will say that one for later. It's a big one. I'm nervous with these questions. Danny, who is your best sister? I don't have a sister, Vogue, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Otherwise it'd have to be Vogue.
Otherwise it's Vogue. Yeah, it's Vogue. Danny, I've answered that.
Come on, one for me.
Okay, okay, big one. What's your honest opinion on Dan taking steroids?
Cool.
Jesus.
That's a great question. So Tracy, Dan's mum and myself aren't particularly happy about the steroids. The reality though is it is prevalent and it's used extensively in the sport. So we need to understand that that's how a lot of the famous guys got their bodies and their physiques. Personally, we've been very much behind Daniel in terms of safe use and to understand the consequences.
Yeah.
So in anything you do, you can push the limit to wherever you want to go, but if there's a consequence, you've got to accept that you made a decision and that you need to deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
Personally, we are not big supporters, but I would far rather that I knew about it, and that's the case. That's what we've adopted in our family.
Yeah.
We'd rather know about it and manage it and live accordingly.
Yeah.
Than not know about it or pretend it doesn't exist. The other thing that Dan's done pretty well is he's made sure to monitor and manage his blood work. So just to keep track of the impact of the steroids,
Yeah.
and that he can balance the effects. And I think if it was uncoordinated, random use of steroids,
Yeah.
it would be way worse than it is.
Okay.
No, we're not big supporters.
Guys, remember though, I'm coached by some of the best coach, arguably in Europe. I have very, very good guidance. So it's not like I'm just listening to Joe blogs saying take this, take this, take this. Oh, here's a good question. Did your dad inspire you or push you into the gym / bodybuilding? I guess not really, but when I was younger, I was always No, you can push on that one. Did your dad inspire you to push? Sorry, did your dad inspire you or push you into the gym / bodybuilding? But you can expand on that and talk about sports.
Yeah, I mean, so we've never pushed Danny to go and do bodybuilding or anything like that, but we have encouraged him to play sport. So, you know, as a youngster growing up, it was football and cricket and the various things that he could play and wanted to play. He was very good at basketball
And fencing.
and yeah, did a bit of fencing as well. But the natural, you know, once he'd gone through the music industry phase, taking his shirt off on stage all the time, that suddenly saw him going to the gym. And my wife is very, very fit. She trains a lot. I go to the gym on occasion, as you can see from this beautiful video. But, you know, for Danny to go the way he's going is great. We support him. But no, we've not pushed him to do it in a particular way.
Yeah.
His choice.
Yeah, I think the gym was a very natural move for me, which is cool. As in football, I was pushed to play football, pushed to play basketball, but not massively, you know, just encouraged. I think the gym and the bodybuilding route was all natural, which is probably why I love it so much, because it's all natural progression, you know. I wasn't told to go to the gym, I just went to gym and I started loving the gym. So that was all natural progression. Next question for dads. So we know Dan's into bodybuilding, into the gym. What are your dad's hobbies? Far away.
Cool. So I do go to the gym, although not to the extent that Dan does. My hobbies really are motor racing, music, and sport. Look, at the end of the day, for example, on the motor racing side, I love cars and big petrol heads. Anything with 4 wheels that goes vroom, vroom, works for me. And in fact, 2 wheels as well.
2 wheels as well.
Yeah, 2 wheels as well.
Right guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's something different. You guys asked for it, we delivered on it. Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment down below if you want to see more Q&A videos. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. See you guys in the next one. If any subscribers happen to see my dad, grab a photo.
And then I like reading and just chilling, movies, you know, the usual stuff.
Usual stuff. And what about sporting background when you were younger?
Yeah. So sporting background, I've played a lot of sports. When I was a youngster living in South Africa, my dream was to be a professional footballer. Sadly, that didn't happen, and it's particularly hard back in the day when I was a kid to try and get a gig here in the UK. But I've played everything from ice hockey to karate. I've done athletics, you name it. And at the moment, you know, quite frankly, I do go to the gym. My focus is really on cardiovascular type stuff, because I have got dodgy knees and you know, joints that don't work quite like they used to.
Yeah. And your job's quite demanding, really. So
yeah. So I work in the IT industry, and I'm very privileged. I travel a lot, so I get to fly around Europe almost every week and work with great customers. But you know, quite frankly, that takes a lot of its toll on me. So I need some relax time and downtime every now and then.
Yeah.
So typically for me, you know, I try and balance life. I try and have a bit of fun, a bit of family life, and a lot of work.
Yeah, there we go. You've all met my dad now. Like I said, if any subscribers see the gorilla walking around, grab a photo. Silverback gorilla. Grab a photo. Send me a DM. Right guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's something different. You guys asked for it, we delivered on it. Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment down below if you want to see more Q&A videos, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. See you guys in the next one. Peace.